안녕하세요. Welcome back to Korean Saturday School. This is week 10 and today is November 14th. And I hope everyone had a good week and welcome back to class. So this is the New York 초대 한국 문화학교 and today we are going to learn a new lesson. And my name is Sarang Kim or Kim Sarang 선생님 and I am in charge of the 진달래 반. So welcome everybody. And this is the third week we're working with our Bluebook. So if you have this, take it out. If not, take out a piece of paper and a pen so you can jot down your notes. So today's lesson title is lessons 18 through 19. And you can find this on page 73 to page 80. So can everybody open their books? And the first page should look something like this. Okay. So the title of lesson 17 is 나도 뽀뽀. Now, we've been learning a lot of sang letters. So there's 상시옷 and 상기역, 상피읍, which is what we're learning today. And last week we learned 상기역, and I think we learned 상시옷, I'm not sure, but we did learn the double letters. So today we're going to learn the double pi읍, which is 쌍피읍. Okay? Now as you can see, the word that has 쌍피읍 is 뽀뽀. Now 뽀뽀 means kiss. So the title is 나도 뽀뽀. It means kiss me too. Okay, so the giraffes here, they're kissing, and then the daughter and dad, she's like 나도 뽀뽀. She's like, I want to kiss too. Okay? So let's look at the next page. 선생님과 함께 다음 글을 읽어보세요. Okay, so let's see. 엄마가 아빠에게 뽀뽀. 아빠가 엄마에게 뽀뽀. That means mom gives dad a kiss and dad gives mom a kiss. And so let's see the next sentence here. 나만 빼고 뽀뽀. 나는 삐져요. Okay, so the dad is only giving the son a kiss and then the girl is upset. She's like, 나만 빼고 뽀뽀. That means everyone gets one but me. And then 나는 삐져요. 삐져요 means I get upset, I get mad or annoyed, okay? And 아빠가 나에게 뽀뽀. 나는 기뻐요. Now the opposite of 삐져요 is 기뻐요. 기뻐요 means happy. So after she receives a kiss, she is happy. So let's look at the vocabulary words, okay? This is important. I want you guys to take time to study these and write it down somewhere, okay? So the first word is 아빠. Now we see 쌍피읍 in the 빠, 아빠. The 쌍피읍, the extra pi읍 gives it a stronger accent. So instead of saying 아빠, if that was one pi읍, since there's two, it's 아빠, okay? So 아빠 means dad, and 뽀뽀 means kiss. 삐져요 means I'm mad or annoyed. 기뻐요 is happy. And then this is just a random word that was here, but it's still important. Since there's 아빠, I put 엄마, which is mom. And then 뿌리, which is on the next page, we'll get to that, means root, okay? Now let's look at the next page. 그림에 알맞는 낱말을 쓰세요. So the girl and dad, so it's 아빠가 나에게 what? He's giving her a kiss, right? 아빠가 나에게 뽀뽀. So we write 뽀뽀. 그림과 알맞는 말을 선으로 연결하세요. Now let's see. This girl looks happy and then this girl looks mad. So happy, what does happy mean? Happy is 기뻐요 and the mad is 삐져요. So it's the happy one is 기뻐요 and the sad one is 삐져요. Now let's look at the next. The bottom. I split this page in half just so it can fit. Now another vocabulary word we see here is 뿌리가 자라요. 뿌리가 자라요. Okay, 뿌리, as we said before, means root. So the root is growing. 자라요 means growing. So as you can see, the root here grew. Okay, so I want you guys to pause this video and go over these vocabulary words. Just practice writing them, practice reading them, practice memorizing them, and just know what they mean, okay? So if I go back, let's see all the vocabulary words. So it's 아빠, 뽀뽀, 삐져요, 기뻐요, 뿌리, and 엄마. Okay? So now we're gonna have our test. Now in your blue folders, there should be an envelope with stickers on it. Make sure to give yourself a sticker every time you get something right, and I will show you guys the answers at the end of the quiz. Okay, so listen carefully to what I'm saying and write the correct word. Okay, so the first one, I'm gonna repeat everything twice. If you need more time, you can always pause the video to watch, okay? So number one is 아빠, 아빠. Number two is 나도 뽀뽀, 나도 뽀뽀. Number three, 아빠는 기뻐요. 아빠는 기뻐요. And number four, we're just going to ignore what this word says. We're going to ignore the word 소리 and the bird. I'm just going to say a word here and just write that. Number four is 삐져요. 삐져요. And number five, 나는 기뻐요. 나는 기뻐요. Okay, I'm just going to repeat everything one more time. So the first one was 아빠. Second one was 나도 뽀뽀. Third one is 아빠는 기뻐요. Fourth one, 삐져요. Fifth one, 나는 기뻐요. Okay, now we're going to go over the answers and I'm going to show them on the next page. So just look at it and then see if you got them right. So the first one was 아빠. 아빠 means dad. Second one, 나도 뽀뽀. That means give me a kiss too. Third one, 아빠는 기뻐요. That is happy. And then four, 삐져요 means I'm upset. Last one, 나는 기뻐요. He won an award, so he is happy. 나는 기뻐요. Okay? So if you need time, pause the video to check if you got it right. And for everyone you get right, make sure to give yourself a sticker at the corner right here. So if you got everything right, good job. And even if you got something wrong, make sure to correct yourself and just review what you did wrong. Okay? So if you look on page 73, we're gonna go to lesson number 18, and the title for this lesson is 포도가 싸요. 포도가 싸요. That means the grapes are cheap. So let's see. Let's see the dialogue. So the woman here on the left says, 아저씨, 포도는 싸요? And then the man says, 아니요, 아가씨, 포도가 싸요. Now, I know you're wondering, don't they say the same thing? She's asking, are the grapes cheap? And then he responds with, no, the grapes are cheap. So I know you guys are a little confused. I was a little confused too, but there is an error here. So it's a grammatic error. So the girl says, 포도는, and then the 아저씨 here says, 포도가. Okay, so grammatically, it should be 포도가 싸요. The grapes are cheap instead of 포도는, okay? We usually use 는 when we describe people. So 나는 but then we don't say 나가, okay? Or so we would say 포도가, the grapes are cheap, 싸요, okay? So this is a little grammatic error that they put here, and we have to say 포도가 instead of 포도는, okay? So let's go to the next page and let's see what vocabulary words we're learning for this lesson. Okay, so 두 아가씨가 서로 싸우고 있어요. And then the woman on the right says, 여기에 씨를 뿌리자. And then the other girl says, 아니야, 저기에 씨를 뿌리자. Okay, so they're fighting. So 두 아가씨가 싸우고 있어요. They're fighting over where they should plant seeds. Okay, let's look at the bottom. 지나가던 아저씨가 싸우지 마. 여기도 뿌리고 저기도 뿌리자. So a man that was passing by came and said, stop fighting. You could put it here or you could put it there. Okay. Let's see. All right, so some vocabulary words. So this lesson we're focusing on the letter 시옷. So we're seeing 쌍시옷. So two 시옷s together makes a harder SH sound. Okay, so 아가씨 means miss or woman. So you would call, so there's a difference between 아가씨 and 아줌마. Okay, 아가씨 is more of a woman that's younger and not married, so a miss. Okay, and then she means seed, like a plant seed. And then 아저씨, so there's 아가씨 and 아저씨. So 아저씨 is man or mister. Now you can refer to 아저씨 as anyone that is older, so older man, or older stranger. Okay, and 싸우지 마 means don't fight, stop fighting. Okay, and then 싸요, we saw that on the first page. 싸요 means cheap. Okay, so let's do some practice. Let's see the next page. So the first one, this is a picture of seeds. So how do you say seeds? It's 씨, 쌍시옷, and 이, 씨. Okay. 그림에 알맞는 낱말을 찾아 선으로 연결하고 쓰세요. Okay, now this is a man, this is a woman. The man is 아저씨, the woman is 아가씨. Okay, so let's draw a line and a line. Okay, and now what does the 아저씨 say when they're fighting? He says, 싸우지 마, right? 싸우지 마, 싸우지 마, stop fighting. Okay, now let's look at the example number 4 on the right. And it says 모자 쓰고 씨 뿌리기. Okay, now we know that 모자 is hat. 모자 쓰고, that means wearing a hat. And then 씨 뿌리기, we're planting seeds. Okay, so you can add this to your vocab, the vocab list. Okay, make sure to spend some time to review everything. I'm not going to pause because due to time. So you guys can always pause the video, review, keep practicing writing these vocabulary words. And then whenever you're ready, we're going to take our quiz. Okay, so you can always come back, take your time. But I'm going to move on forward with the quiz. So let's see. So listen carefully to what I'm saying and write the correct word. Okay? So I'm going to repeat everything twice and make sure you guys write it. Okay, number 1. 모자, 모자. Number 2. 아저씨. And then the second part is 아가씨. So 아저씨, 아가씨. Okay, number 3. Number 3 and 4 are, we didn't learn this in the lesson, but it still has 쌍시옷, so try your best to spell it if you can. So it's 나무가 쓰러져요. 쓰러져요. That means the tree falls. Okay? It's 쓰러져요. Also, number 4, we didn't learn this, but try if you can. Number 4 is 벌에 쏠려요. 쏠려요. I'm going to say that one more time. 쏠려요. Okay, number 5, I separated it into 2 different words, okay? So the first word, ignore the picture. So the first word is 싸요. 싸요. And then the bottom word is 뿌리기. 뿌리기. Okay, so everything but number 3 and 4 are part of the word that we reviewed in this lesson, okay? So I'm going to repeat everything one more time before I go over the answers, okay? So the first one, 모자. 모자. Second one, 아저씨, 아가씨. So here is 아저씨 and 아가씨. Number 3, 나무가 쓰러져요. 쓰러져요. Number 4, 벌에 쏠려요. 쏠려요. And number 5, the first word is 싸요. 싸요. And then the second word is 뿌리기. 뿌리기. And now if you guys are done, I'm going to go over the answers. So the first one was 모자. Second one was 아저씨. And then 아가씨. 나무가 쓰러져요. Okay, this one was a little tricky, but if you got it, good for you. And then number 4, 벌에, this is also tricky. 쏠려요. So there's a 쌍시옷 here, and 쏠. And there's a 쌍시옷 here, and 스. Okay, now if there was one 시옷, realize how it would sound like 쓰러져요, but it's 쓰러져요. Okay, it's a little harder, more accent. And then also, it's not 쏠려요, it's 쏠려요. Okay, so it's harder accent. And then the last one, 싸요 and 뿌리기. 싸요 means cheap and 뿌리기 means to, remember when we saw it was 씨 뿌리기? That means grow, like plant seeds, okay? 뿌리기. 뿌리기 is like sprinkling, so sprinkling or throwing seeds. All right, moving on to the last lesson for today, lesson number 19. The title is 찌푸리지 마, 찌푸리지 마. Okay, this is on page 77. So it should look something like this. And let's see. So there are 4 different scenarios of a panda. And first one, 살이 찌다. 살이 찌다. That means I'm gaining weight. And 얼굴을 찌푸리다 means I frown or I'm frowning. Okay. And then 찌푸리지 마. Don't frown. Okay. So let's go to the next page and see what other vocabulary words there are. So the first one, we see a person looking at some gems, jewels, and he says, 이거 가짜야. 이거 가짜야. It means this is fake. And then the woman eating, she says, 너무 짜요. 너무 짜요. That means it's too salty. Now realize how this lesson we are learning 쌍지읒, 2 지읒s, okay? And then the panda says, 찌푸리지 마. It means don't frown. And then the last one, 찌르지 마, 너무 아파. 찔러. 찔러 means to poke. So the girl's saying, stop poking me, it hurts. Okay, so let's see the vocabulary words. So 가짜 means fake. 가짜. 가짜. And then 짜요. 짜요 means salty. Okay, we don't like our food to be too salty, right? And then 찌푸리지 마. Don't frown. Okay, don't frown. And then 찌르지 마. Don't poke of me. And then 찌푸리지 마. And then 찌르지 마. Don't poke me. And then last one, 살이 찌다. That means gain weight. 살이 찌다. Okay? Let's look at the next page. Let's do some practice exercises, okay? So we see the guy poking the girl again. So what does the girl say? She would say, stop poking me, or don't poke me. So it would be 찌르지 마. 찌르지 마. All right, now the gem. This one is real, this one's fake. So this is 가짜, fake. 가짜. And then the food, which was too salty, it's 너무 짜요. 음식이 너무 짜요. Okay? And then on the bottom of the same page, we see an example. So 살이 너무 찌다. 살이 너무 찌다. That means you gained a lot of weight. Too much weight. 너무 means a lot or too much. So 너무 찌다. Okay? All right, so make sure you reviewed all the vocabulary words. Make sure to copy it down, read it, write it over and over again. And then we're gonna go straight to the quiz. Like I said before, if you needed more time to study, always pause the video. You can always come back to it whenever you want. Okay, so I'm gonna read everything twice. Okay, and then listen carefully to what I'm saying and write the correct word. So here we go. Number 1, 가짜. 가짜. Number 2, 너무 짜요. 짜요. Number 3, 손으로 찔러요. 찔러요. Number 4, 살이 너무 찌다. 살이 너무 찌다. 너무 찌다. Number 5, the last one. 찌푸리다. 찌푸리다. Okay, I'm going to reread everything again one last time. From the beginning, number 1 was 가짜. 가짜. Number 2, 너무 짜요. 너무 짜요. Number 3, 손으로 찔러요. 손으로 찔러요. Number 4, 살이 너무 찌다. 살이 너무 찌다. And number 5, 찌푸리다. 뿌리다. Okay, now I'm going to go over the answers. Oh, that was too quick. So the first one was 가짜. 가짜 means fake. And then second one, 너무 짜요. It's too salty. Third one, 손으로 찔러요. I poke with my hands. And then 살이 너무 찌다. Gain a lot of weight. And 찌푸리다. I'm frowning. Okay, pause the video. Make sure you check. If you got everything right, give yourself a sticker for each one you got right. Okay, and once again, everyone did an amazing job. Thank you guys for coming out this week. And this is the end. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys all next week. And until then, have an amazing week. Bye.